The maestro's manners taken, his schemes and plans undone. The battle's nearly over, but the war has just begun. Hello, and welcome back. Aldrich Errol spins around on his little stool.
No! Get out of here!
Stands, arms held out wide. Behind him, flanked, are two guardsmen, but something is strange about them. They're not vampiric. They're not even really present. A glassy look fills both of their eyes, and you notice that the space around their necks has been cleared for ease of access.
They're blood banks.
As Errol says, "Welcome home, Betty, but the rest of you need to get the fuck out of my house." And he reaches behind his back, where his back was to you. You saw his back. There was nothing on it. And pulls out a gilded, not a katana, a gilded brass and cog covered device. It's shaped kind of like a crossbow, but with a barrel, like a musket, multiple barrels rotating, each of which holds a wickedly sharp bolt connected to a reservoir of compressed air in a tank, and the barrels begin to spin.
I mean, that's really cool, but not when I'm standing here right in the target zone.
He doesn't want to kill you.
Mm-hmm. He says, "Don't worry, kid. I can put you back together." And we go into it as Aldrich Errol, the maestro of rule, all rise, begins to act, and he uses for his first action, because he rolled first, he rolled highest, good for him.
No,
he rolls a double shot.
Oof.
Since two of his actions, his gas-powered bolt thrower spins up with a whine and fires two bolts, one at Elzbieta and one at Kasana behind her. So we get one.
Oh, Jesus.
It's a 30 at Elzbieta.
Yeah.
And a 20 at Kasana.
That's a mess.
So Elzbieta, you take 21 piercing damage as a bolt slams into your back, your chest. And
also, I had lesser cover against that.
Yes, you had lesser cover as Kasana. You're able to duck, and it whizzes past you and thunks into the chair behind you at the far end of the dining table. And he goes, "Okay, that's a good test." And he checks it again and is prepared, waiting for you to come in. Oren, that is you.
I'm gonna step. Would you permit me to reach through Kasana's space to pick up Elzbieta and
Sure,
move her next to me?
It would be an athletics to move her, but yes.
Mm-hmm. 34.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can move her.
That moves me.
Yeah,
That moves me greatly.
And I'm going to do battle medicine.
Oh, it's like the reverse shove.
Yeah.
You ever just pluck someone up?
Okay, that's a standard success. There you go, you heal 20, and you're in cover.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Nope, I hit 20 instead of typing in 20. What was I at, 34 before? I should be at 54.
Could you, yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
and-
I sort of like pulling the bolts back out and stitching like the wound closed very quickly.
Fantastic.
Like, don't maybe be first in line of fire.
I didn't expect him to be there.
All right. That is Oren's turn. Elżbieta, that is you.
Yeah. Well, in which case, let's see. Wrong button. I am going to slip past Apricus over onto this side. Actually, I'm going to stay back here a little bit. I understand it is technically, let's see. Does the 40 feet start from my bubble or the bubble right in front of me? I say bubble,
Your bubble.
space, the square. Okay.
space.
So it is 45 feet, so it is outside of my range, but I am just
You'll get a
gonna
minus
until
2.
like, yeah. Hold on, there it goes. Minus 2 is 28.
28 will hit. Dealing. Let me double check.
And that's with my +4. I've added that on.
You're +4. Oh, damage. Yeah.
Against vampire, yeah.
That'll deal. It deals 8 damage to Aldrich Arrow.
Jesus!
He takes it. Boom. And she goes, "Oh, fuck! Was that one of mine? You know, I can teach you a much better way to shoot those because you're kind of sloppy."
Okay, yeah. Let's go. Funny man. And then I'm
Let's
gonna
just
reload.
kill all your friends and then, all right, Pumpkin, I'll take care of you. Cool.
Oh, if only I had another turn.
And you reload. That is your turn?
Yeah.
All right, Apricus, that is you.
Maestro, I'd rather put an end to the infernal racket. And fireball, smack.
Cool. Are you setting it to hit the guardsman as well?
Yes, it would be within that space. It should be. Hang on, let me, because I have.
Yeah, I mean, if it's centered on him, it'll hit both of them, him and the organ.
and the organ,
and
which is
the
what I was
bookshelf.
hoping for. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Cool.
they're thralls.
Yeah, so Errol dodges, critically succeeds,
Fair.
throws up the coat, the lining of his coat, and completely blocks the himself from taking any damage. The 2 guardsmen roll,
Oh no.
and are both incinerated.
Let's see by how much, just for fun.
Just
'Cause
for
I didn't-
fun.
I didn't roll damage, so
Yeah,
46.
46. Yeah, they had 20 hit points each. As Errol pulls his cape aside and says, "Hey, I was about to eat those."
See? We took away his snack.
How
His blood levels can
rude.
get low.
Blood sugar's gonna get low. He's gonna get
Blood sugar's
snarkier.
gonna get real low.
I'm getting
Gonna get even
pissed.
bitchier. Like I didn't need that.
Fantastic. So Aldrich
no.
Arrow takes no damage from that. Apricus, so that was. Did you have one
That's-
action left?
Yeah, I'm just gonna ping.
Ow!
Thought you were so clever, didn't you?
You, like thunk him on the nose. Like a cat being smacked on the head. Like a little bop.
Snoot solidly booped.
Kasana, that is you.
He glares at him.
Oh, actually, hang on.
Says-
There's one problem I realized with that. This is 45 feet, so actually, nope. I will instead shield. It's a 30-foot range. So, no
Yeah.
beeping.
So Kasana.
I really appreciate the cheerleading in the chat and how anti Eldritch Errol everybody is. It's very satisfying. Zach, you're doing good work.
Fuck Eldritch Errol. All my homies hate Eldritch Errol.
Shoot him in the dick.
Yeah. All my
Incredible.
homies, we want him dead.
All right, yeah. Katana the Spear, that is you.
She glares at him and says, "She is not yours, vampire. She is her own creature and person." And she is going to cast Lifelink on Apricus and Elsbethia. With one action. Both of you regain 9 hit points if you can be healed by positive healing.
Right, guess what?
Ah.
I feel a little rejuvenated.
Yeah. And both of you are going to, it's exciting. And both of you, whenever you take damage, I will take the first 5 damage of that damage from you instead of you. And then she moves forward, 30 feet. Or wait, 25 feet. Excuse me, she can't move forward 30 feet. And she raises her shield of light. Now, because she has used lifelink and she'd already minor cursed during the combat, she is now progressed to moderate curse. Life is flowing up around her. I think the bookshelves start rapidly molding.
That's cool.
Nice.
And that's her turn. She got the shield up and she got the lifelink up.
Fantastic. That is Eldritch Errol's second turn, which is currently means he goes first and last. I'm actually going to change it to 25 so that he goes in between all of you. But that won't come into effect until next round.
That's fine. He delays.
Yeah, well, no. This time he won't, because now he's going to have 2 turns in a row. Just fine. Because he strolls up and he says, "Really, you've got the gall to just walk into my study like you own the place?" And his hand flashes out. 28 to hit.
That is a hit. I do not block it.
Fantastic. You take 11 bludgeoning, and he spends a free action to knock you back 5 feet. And then he pulls up his and then he actually backs up again. Because now it's round 3. I'll move his token, his counter. Because back at here, he is going to rev up that thing and fire his bolt thrower at you and Apricus. First at Kasana. 24.
That is a miss.
Wow. And then at Apricus.
Oh, not a crit at least.
So it bounces off your shield and goes, fine. The next one, boom, and just shoots Apricus in the chest.
You shatter your shield.
No, I'm keeping that one.
You take 5 less damage as I take 5 of it, though.
Okay.
He actually sees the damage move across the room. He says, "Wow, you're just so self-sacrificing, aren't you? Oh my God. I mean, how much blood do you expect to have left if you bleed it for everyone else?" Oren, that's you.
Of course, the vampire is focused on how much blood she sheds.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I cast shield and I go into a rage,
Fantastic.
turning the scythe over in my hands. And I didn't describe it earlier. Oren has coated their whole face and their hair with the woad this time, except I forget what they use, in almost like a white chalk, there is just the crescent moon symbol on the side of their face, like stark compared to like the dark blue woad that's covering everything else.
Incredible. Yeah, he looks worried as you come up. And we get a shot from his perspective for a moment as your scythe kind of looks like it bends and shifts as there is not just one, but 3 reapers behind you. Fantastic. Elzbieta, that is you.
Yeah. Okay, well, not much else to do but to step in and shoot him. So let's see here. Yeah, I'll just kind of like step up next to the doorway so I can next time just kind of like lean around it and shoot. And then shoot him. Shoot. Scroll.
A 21 will not hit.
I didn't think so.
He actually just grabs the bullet out of the air.
Doesn't. Get out of here!
Are you sure you're packing enough powder? Because this did not feel fast enough.
Well, then I'll
Tosses
just
it
reload.
over his shoulder.
That's all I can do.
Fantastic. And then he spins up that barrel and goes thunk, 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 and does a triple shot to Oren, Kasana, and Elzbieta.
In that order?
In that order, yes. So
Okay.
Oren,
Mhm.
Kasana,
Miss.
Elzbieta.
Miss.
It's a
God.
hit, but not a crit.
Because the shield that did not hit me.
26 because of the shield. So Oren takes 18 piercing, but the other 2 miss, and he just kind of clucks his tongue. Is it as a precursor?
Are you sure we're packing enough?
You know that's
Are
a
you
very
sure about
inappropriate
that?
thing to ask your uncle.
Ugh.
Just gonna mount this table.
Yeah, and he just goes
Fantastic.
right out and says that, doesn't he?
And then he'll wave his hands out, and sort of a blast of force will affix itself to Oren's legs.
Ooh, thanks ever so.
Little shimmery surrounding you to make you look like you got speed lines.
Yeah.
Badass.
Hell yeah.
Kasana.
There's, you have to be awfully selfish to see someone helping another and think it's self-sacrificing. And she walks up 10 feet, gripping her silver guy's arm, good faith, grabbing the handle that is another arm, and the light flashes up along the side of it as she brings it down on his head using divine retribution.
He has damaged you and allies.
Oh, yeah.
Bam. That will hit. That is, and you, my friend, have a magic silver weapon.
Sure
which
do.
means that he is not resistant to it. So he takes the full 21 damage. Goes, whoa! God damn!
He is also enfeebled 1 until the start of his next turn.
Good to know. He doesn't really do a lot of strength stuff, but we'll remember it from when he swings out and punches people.
Yeah.
As he kind of sways a little bit and goes, God, you're just talking a lot of nonsense. Of course it's self-sacrificing. You're giving up parts of yourself, and that's stupid.
Shakes her head in disgust.
That is Azakel's turn. He regains 10 hit points at the beginning of his first turn.
Yeah, that minor detail.
Mm-hmm. He's a vampire. And he he says, "Fine, if you're so willing to give of yourself," and he is going to claw.
That's a
Kasana.
hit, but not a crit.
You take 15 slashing damage, and then he spends his final action to grab you.
Why did I say gotta say cool things? The enemies always attack.
I was gonna say, you keep taunting them. You keep getting aggro.
Listen. Still. Or that is you.
I will step and I will. This weapon doesn't have the disarm trait, does it? So it's athletics to disarm, right? If your weapon doesn't have the trait.
Mhm.
Okay. I won't do that. I am gonna just attempt to strike with the Harvester's Edge, as my scythe is now called. So that ain't gonna do it. Mother of
Just
fucks.
grabs the shaft before the blade comes down.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Excuse you.
Aaron, get into flanking.
Well, I can stride as a hasted action, so I did a step, a strike, 1, 2. I will stride and attempt to strike again.
Fantastic.
Like,
Unfortunately, that doesn't do it.
nope, but I'm here, and this is a good place to be.
That's a good place to be. That's the place to be. Elzbieta, that's you.
Yeah. I'm gonna shoot him.
Fantastic.
Can't just do much because I don't want to get in close.
Mm-hmm.
That is a
Nice.
28.
28's gonna hit. He takes 11 of that bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, and then I'll go ahead. I guess he's already technically flat-footed between Orin and Kasana, so I'll just be like,
He's flat-footed to each of them, yeah.
right, yeah. So I'll just be like, Abricus, if you want to get off another little pow to his face, and then I'll reload and
Question, are you including the +1 to damage heroism gives?
no. So that does 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage.
Let me scroll.
I'll take one more. Cool.
I will
That
repost
is-
here for help.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Fantastic.
Yeah.
That is your turn?
Yeah, I think I'll just kind of like duck back behind this wall.
Fantastic. Next is Eldritch Arrow's second turn, and he is going to use this for the first time. We've had a vampire actually do what vampire do. He's going to drink your blood, Kasana.
Yep, sure is.
He has to make an athletics check against you.
My
What's your
fortitude DC is 20.
20, okay. Yes. He succeeds. And he sinks his fangs deep into Kasana's throat, and he heals 21 hit points.
Damn it!
And Kasana, you are drained 2.
Once per week? Shit.
Yeah, though obviously you can reduce it in other ways.
All right. Does that? Can he do that more than once?
He can, but he doesn't get any more HP from it.
Okay. All right. And I lose 12 hit points from that. Let me just add the drain condition in. With this cool new feature, roll 20 added.
Yeah. Drain 2, worse. Yeah. And you also take that damage obviously as you become drained. And then he says, "All right, that's enough," and is going to use back, I say. Yes. Misses
Miss.
you. Clicks his tongue and goes over here.
No
I'm
escape.
no longer grabbed.
And no escape.
Yeah, lets go of you and just kind of moves, and yeah, you move with him. Cool. Apricus, that is you.
Well, are making it quite difficult for me to set this man aflame. Is there some permutation for me to get a 60-foot cone without hitting my comrades?
Are you sure it's a cone or a line?
Is it a line?
If it's from the thing, it's a line.
Oh, it is a line. Look at that.
In which case, absolutely. You have a straight line right there.
Oh ho! All right, direct
Have fun.
shot. It's time for me to break out the daybreak apparatus.
Ooh.
So, Brickus, the prism on your glove flips up as you hold out your hand.
Ching, right through. Clean shot.
Yeah, a little bead of light appears on Brickus's finger as he shoots it into the prism on his hand, and a blast of light fires across the room. He's gonna make a reflex save.
Yep.
It's gonna be against your spell save.
So spell save should be. Let me double check it. I believe it's DC 22. Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Wow.
He rolls a critical success as a beam of light shoots and like melts one of the pipes of his organ, but he does a cool matrix dodge, and he goes, "Come on, stop breaking my stuff!"
That one's a free one for you. It'll recharge in 1 round. Nice.
Sick.
Oh, nice.
Okay, and then now that he's finally standing within range, he can do the force bolt. So boop smooch has come.
Boom. 8 force damage. Just. Oh. All right. Kisana, that's you.
Kasana pours iodine
Oh yeah.
onto her wound, onto the neck wound, and it fizzles up, and she wraps it closed, doing a risky wound treatment to herself.
Jesus Christ.
So she takes 5 slashing damage, and then she regains 33 points.
Whatever.
You'll love to see a net game.
Love.
Which is from having battle medicine and also risky surgery. So she's almost back to full.
Nice.
And
cool.
he says,
What? One action?
that is 1 action. She has 2 left. And she points at him with the guy's arm. Let me show you what it means to give of yourself instead of taking. And she casts Searing Light. She will spend a hero point.
Yes, because 22 is just not enough. It's just barely not enough. No, actually, it's pretty significantly not enough. But 25 ain't. 25 is enough.
Keep rolling 3 times.
Keep rolling.
Can I get the damage from the first one still?
Of course. That's the way that you use hero points. When you use a hero point on an attack, you roll damage both times and take the better one too. So Kasana, what does your Searing Light look like?
It's straight up like the energy in the Tarandaur is full of just untapped necrotic energy. The thing is that necrotic energy, undeath, and life are all the same thing. It just needs to be filtered. And she basically is pulling in all of the ambient energy around her as life is pouring through her. And it turns into a beam of energy coming out of her like a super laser of light and goodness.
And you just take it straight to the chest. Goes, whoa! That is 45 damage. That is a huge chunk of damage to Aldrich Arrow.
Incredibly sexy.
Love
that.
a guy.
Apricus in the background looking at his hand like, oh.
Fantastic. So yeah, you're no longer grabbed. Sweet, and that is the rest of your turn?
That is my turn.
Round 4 begins. It is Aldrich Arrow's turn. And he goes, fine. You've made your point. I'll take it from the Reaper. And claws out at you. 21. I think it misses.
He does miss.
Growls, whips his hand back.
That will hit.
and then spends the last action to grab you.
Don't you touch my daughter! She uses Retributive Strike. Now, she is not quite within range because he is 15 feet away. Just barely.
Just barely.
But that reduces the damage by 8.
Hell yeah, so it's just 5
That
then.
goes from 13 to 5. Wicked.
And
But he does still get the grab off.
He still does, yeah.
Yes, and she's not a liberator, so you don't get like a free escape.
Okay.
But it is your turn.
I would like to do an athletics check to get out of the grab.
Cool. That'll be just against his athletics DC.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna read
Unfortunately,
that.
20 is not. Do you have a hero point?
No, I don't. I thought I did, but I don't.
Unfortunate.
Okay.
May I provide one?
If
So,
you
yeah,
would like.
Yeah. And a reaction, give a nice little heroic aid.
You are kind. Does a 29 do it?
And it goes, shit!
And then I will attempt to swing. There we go.
And he just chunks into him. Your weapon is not silver, unfortunately.
No, it's cold iron, but not silvered.
Cold iron, but not silver. So he takes 6 plus 3, 9 damage.
Okay. So that's 1 action, 2 action.
Got one more for haste and one more for.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I haven't a new thing, and I was just trying to work out how many things I had yet. So now I'm just gonna attempt to swing again.
All right.
If my character sheet will wake up. Yeah, no.
That won't do it.
Nope. If that was my hasted one, I've still got 2 actions, right? Because I escaped with 1, a free attack, and that leaves me
And
with
then-
2 actions.
Well, yeah, that and then this was your second attack.
One attack.
Because you escaped, attacked.
Second
and then-
attack. So I
second
have 1 action left.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're still grabbed.
I'll try to escape again. Is that what minus?
It'll be
that?
it'll be minus 10.
But I made a minus 10.
Then I won't be able to get it, will I? Oh wait, I thought I got out of the grab with a 29.
Oh, you got it out with it. Yes, with the 29, you did get out.
Yeah. I was like,
I was like,
what?
hold on, a 29 doesn't break it.
Yeah.
All right.
So I just had to take it off.
That's fine.
Take the take.
No, of course. I'm just gonna step, so he's gonna have to move to get like a clearer shot at Kasana.
Cool.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
what we weird ass battle family.
Would that I had a lightning bolt.
God, yeah. So she is going to reach into her pocket and kind of like take out the locket and just stare at it for a few minutes, or not a few minutes, obviously, a few seconds. And then she's gonna step back into the doorway as she fastens the necklace around the back of her neck, and then will take a shot. She's just like holding her musket under one arm and just kind of like puts on the necklace and will fire at him.
Hell yeah.
34. Oh,
34.
19. I was so close.
So close. The 34 is going to hit. Were he flat-footed, it would have crit. As he takes 14 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
Oh! That hurt! You're
Is that a
hurting
little
your
bit
uncle.
better, Uncle?
I mean, I can't say I'm not proud of you. But
I'm a quick learner.
Well, that's you get that from me, not from your deadbeat dad.
My God.
As it is
Knives are out.
Eldritch Arrow's turn, and he is going to try once more to claw into you.
Yep, that hits.
Orin hits, spends 1 action, grabs, and then is going to use an athletics check to attempt to drink your blood. What's your fort bonus, DC?
It's plus 13, so it's 23.
23, okay. So this is actually a flat 50-50 shot. That he
Motherfucker.
He heals another 21, and you become drained 2. I wouldn't have to do this if you hadn't killed my blood bags, but that's the place, it's the world we're living in.
Okay, well, I just gotta do the minus 16.
That's his
first and
turn.
then do the drain.
Apricus.
Well, at least I spared them the fate of being drank from. Recharge on that device since it's been 1 round, I think. Is that how that works?
Yes.
Okay. Let me do a quick evaluation to determine if I do want to do that, though. No. I think I will instead... so instead of relying on the device just yet, he does confirm to make sure that it's good, but then he'll sort of do the whole Shang Tsung. Instead of doing an electric arc, the intensity grows almost like static electricity until he flares out with a lightning bolt.
Hell yeah. Sweet. Errol's going to make another reflex save. And he fails. He takes the full 15 electrical damage.
Much better than an electric arc, to be sure, but it was cool.
It was very cool.
Yeah. Let's see
Yes.
if I can check one of my feats here really quick. I did move. Yep, okay. I've confirmed what I will do next.
Fantastic. Kasana the Spear.
Sana's having like math fly in front of her head right now as and her eyes dart back and forth between Elsbetia and Aldrich. It's like, hold on. But she pushes that aside and steps forward and just shakes her head angrily and says, I told you to stay away from my daughter! And she's going to divine retribution him. And miss. And I have no
miss.
hero points unless someone wants to give me one.
You're showing 1 on my screen.
Yeah.
I spend my hero point that I had and definitely knew about.
Oh no.
30, that's something else. You're going to want to, yeah. 22 is also pretty good, but unfortunately it's not quite good enough.
Woof.
As you just,
Close.
do you want to?
One more I will provide to you.
I'll let heroic aid supersede the usual fortune rule.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
One
If
more
I can,
try.
then I will.
Let's hope. God.
I invest in my friends. My friends have failed me.
An increase of 1, not quite enough. If only he was flat-footed.
If he was flat-footed,
Wait,
or
I hit him.
cast-
I hit him. Can I make him flat-footed to Kasana?
You can make him flat-footed to Kasana.
Yeah!
would
Power of all of the heroes of Rule except for Orin.
Wow, okay. I'm right here.
Want some?
So it's part of Orin because I can't divine retribution unless he harms me or an ally.
Yeah.
I help!
You see the blood dripping down Orin's neck where the fangs of Aldrich Errol just dug in. Apricus like kind of shoots a little bit of that goes to block. Apricus like shoots a little dart of force that knocks his hand away as you follow the direction that Elżbieta gave you, and just this just pillar of light shoots out of your guy's arm as you slam into him. He takes 31 damage and is now bloodied.
Woo!
It's all a debate in good faith, wouldn't you say?
He is pissed. He's royally pissed. That is your turn. It is now Aldrich's turn again as he moves here and says, good faith, you don't know the meaning of the word, and slams 2 fists on the organ. It's hitting a number of different keys. The pipes rotate down and a gout of electricity blasts in a line over his head. I need the 3 of you to make reflex saves.
God, I hate him, but that was real.
That was cool as hell. Yeah, unfortunately.
God fucking damn it.
31 is a success, 27 is a success. Unfortunately, a 19 is not a success.
No problem.
As he casts, using this thing, casts a lightning bolt. Dealing 26 electricity damage.
And so the others take half, right?
The others take half. You take full.
All right. So this is going to be complicated. Before anyone reduces damage, he and Orin are both within 15 feet of me, he is within 10 feet of me, which means I get to retributive strike him.
You do.
And because he's undead, my shining oath comes into play, and I will deal more damage to him if it hits. So Orin,
take half. So 13 minus 8.
So I take 5. Thank you.
Take 5.
all right, and then let's roll this good faith attack to see if it hits. +4 damage if it does. It doesn't.
Oy.
It does not.
Whoa.
I forgot. As round 5 hits, everybody gets a hero point.
Oh,
Hey.
Because this is
Thank you.
an extreme encounter.
wait, are we on round 5? I don't know what round.
Yeah,
we're
we
on.
just hit round.
Oh shit.
Okay.
My divine retribution should have a +1 to its attack. I forgot to add that in. It should have been +13, not +12. Okay. Yeah. So, God, I'll spend it. Fuck it. I'll spend it. Let's go.
Go.
I miss anyways. It's okay. That's how it sometimes goes. So, but yeah, now what we're gonna do is, Elsbetia, you're gonna take 5 less damage.
Correct. So I take 8.
All right. I'm gonna take that 5 first, and then I'm gonna take the additional 26 myself.
Oh my God.
Oof. Cool. And the pipe organ begins to recharge.
All right, and I'm now down to 40 hit points.
Oof.
40.
Yeah.
40 or 14.
Yeah.
40.
Okay, cool.
Not a
Because I'm drained, I'm not bloodied.
Orin, that is you.
I'm gonna attempt to take a big old swing. Motherfuck! I will hero point
Quantum.
28.
28 will do it, dealing that's 7 total damage.
And then I'm just gonna look dead in his eye, down at him, just like, do you understand faith? And I'm gonna brandish the holy symbol that I have as an interact action.
Mm-hmm. He goes, ah!
Oh, one second. It's the move.
Yeah.
What's to the right there?
Cool. Yeah, he is within 10 feet of an object of his revulsion, which means he gains the fleeing condition. Fantastic.
Just
Yeah,
because you can't see her doesn't mean she can't see you. And I will do a second attack.
Oh yeah.
Ugh. Alas.
20
Felt good, though.
close. Felt good, yeah. Elzbieta, that's you.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him. You know, like I do. 26.
Nice.
26 will hit, dealing 11 bludgeoning damage. His eyes look like his pupils are pinpricks against a sea of red. He is breathing heavily. His sallow face has become even more gaunt and white, like bone. He's not having a good time.
Yeah, well, he doesn't deserve one. So I wasn't able to reload on the last turn, so that was reload, shoot, and then I'll reload now, and that'll be it.
Cool. All right, that is his turn. He must spend his turn fleeing until he gets 10 feet away from Orin. He runs here. Which is, escape. He runs
my God.
again.
I think I can move up to my speed when doing no escape, right? 5, 10.
But only you can't keep doing it as he spends multiple actions.
Okay, fair enough.
It's only on the first action.
Fair enough.
As he gets now here, and he goes, "You're making this very difficult." He swings a claw.
That hits.
Hits.
And so then I'm gonna automatically cast, or let me just. Thing could move a little bit faster. Yeah, I'm gonna use Blood Vendetta, and
Yeah.
so I'll just be like, "It is what you deserve."
Yeah. He manages to throw it off. Because
Well, then he'll take. Yep, that's
magic. You doing magic at me? How dare you?
Not our
I
family.
guess I haven't learned any better.
We are beyond such things. God, you're just like cogsmen.
What's my dad's name? Cogs?
Cosmic.
He says you're acting like cogsmen.
Oh
You don't know
shit.
if that's anyone else.
Could be a brother.
Oh heck.
Your brother.
That is his whole turn, though. So it's a precus.
Oh.
Okay. One good turn deserves another, wouldn't you say? I am going to finally, for the first time in this campaign, drain my bonded item.
Ooh.
I also have linked
Class.
focus, so I get back a focus point for fun.
Nice.
And in draining my bonded item, I will produce, yet again, a lightning bolt.
Oh, come on!
And that is much better.
Sorry,
a very
Kasana,
good
you
lightning
technically
bolt.
also take an additional 5 because I forgot to factor
If
that in.
only it wasn't a crit.
You can spend a hero point to
I
force a reroll.
I am going to force a roll.
Okay, fingers crossed. This is not that's not as good a roll. That's a failure. I see, she's like, what are you talking? And just gets a face full of electricity. Takes the full 32. He's looking rough.
Yeah.
He is looking like he is walking up to death's door.
And having spent
I
that
like you.
drain, yeah, I've already gotten all my 3 out, but he will just do sort of a bow.
I have kept forgetting to have him heal 10 every turn, so I'm gonna heal him a couple right now. But he is still looking rough.
All right.
Fantastic, Apricus. Kasana, that is you.
Kasana looks around the battlefield. Let me show you what it truly means to give. It is a give and a take, and all can benefit. And she casts heal at level 3, and because she's at her moderate curse level, this is D12s. 3 actions. Everyone here, including Aldrich Arrow, can get D12s of healing.
Incredible. So it's 20.
Plus 24.
Yeah, the
No,
fortitude is not plus 24 because this was a 3 action.
Gotcha.
So-
So he is like 10 positive damage.
Everyone heal 20, and if you perhaps have a relic that has effects if you're positively healed.
Yeah. I'm just like staring him dead in the eyes as I gain back hit points and he doesn't.
Oh no!
I also have my necklace on now, so I mean he can
Yeah.
probably like squeeze past me next round, but
Yeah, he says like so. The healing, which would hurt you under other circumstances, rejuvenates you, and the locket begins to glow, gleaming the arrow crest. It like reflects on his face like a spotlight, and he shrinks away from it and says, "Where did you get that?" But he doesn't have time to talk about that quite yet. Though it is his turn, and he becomes fleeing once more. as the icon of the black sheep puts the fear of his family and the shame that they have brought on their name. At one point, they were heroes, and he is forced to remember as he slams past you and charges into the other room.
Can I attack of opportunity against him and just smack him
only
with
if you have
my
attack
gun?
of opportunity.
No, I don't. Okay.
Yeah.
It's just I have a reaction, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah. So he moves back, and then he whips around, and he does a double shot.
Oof.
And the closest ones to him are Kasana and Apricus.
I'm Elżbieta, thank you.
Elżbieta and Apricus.
Betty.
Little pumpkin. It's me. It's your Uncle Rick.
Oh my god! Fuck off!
Right now.
Nope.
This is Elżbieta. It misses. That is
Wow.
That is our boy.
That's a
Apricus.
critical hit.
So he shoots you like dodge and like ha, and then he says, boom, and just shoots Apricus in the heart, dealing 34 damage.
Reduced to 29, I think, but ouch.
Yep, and a scar crosses on my heart underneath the armor.
And that is his turn. Oren, that's you.
Hasted Orin, you all get the visual of a 6'8" massive barbarian charging directly 50 feet forward in like the blink of an eye, and I'm going to attempt to trip him as I get there. Like, take it with the sight, I'm going to swipe out. And attempt to trip him.
Fantastic.
My athletics and my attack bonus are now the same. So it's much of the same. A 26 against his, is it fortitude? Maybe reflex. I'll quickly check.
Is reflex. This is just this is the athletics check, right?
Yes, I'm just using to attack because my scythe has the trip trait, so I can use it.
Yeah, that is enough, and he just is slammed to the ground. Just, Oof!
If you're so sore.
You have one action left.
Yeah, if roll 20 wake up. Motherfuck. Oh, I've got a hero point.
Hell yeah.
I'll try
Like
that
twists
again.
away as you cleave through a chair, and then you give it one more go.
Oh, is he?
Still
No, not flat-footed enough.
Not leveled
That's
enough.
fine.
His AC, his base AC is 25.
Yeah.
So now it's
no problem.
23.
That's fine.
Elżbieta, that is you.
I'm going to go and be real cool. I can jump up on top of the table and then just fire down at him.
Beautiful. Love that for her.
31.
Can you give me
hit.
some of these hits, please?
Dealing 3 bludgeoning damage. You just-
Yeah. Yeah. And then so basically he'll be flat-footed for you, Orin, next turn.
Thank you.
I reload and I'm gonna just fire again.
Fantastic.
22.
22 almost hits, not quite. Alright, that is Errol's turn. He gets back up onto his feet, hops likewise onto the thing, and he says, I
Bitch.
cannot. God damn it! and swings his fist backwards at you and
Yes.
misses. You like just block it as you feel the force that would knock you off the table.
Did you have something to say, Errol?
Not to you. Goddamn revenant. Apricus, that is you.
Okay, let me think about this carefully.
Sorry, I'm in the way.
That's fine.
It's just one of the best things you could do with fucking megalomaniacs is just to derail them. Just like, okay, you wanted to say something?
Okay, guess what? Hello.
Yeah, seriously.
Like, be unimpressed by everything they do.
Just gonna scoot out towards here so I can at least be within the same room.
Nice.
Going to pop the lesser elixir of life that I have just to get topped off. So 3d6 plus 6. It's pretty good heal.
Nice.
I ain't bad a kill.
I drink this
Nice.
from need, not desire.
Oh my god.
Vermintide 2 for anyone who enjoys that one. And with that last one, as he's just sort of taking a sip from the bottle, he just points his finger and just goes, "Boop."
Fantastic, yeah. Just knock one back, crack open a cold one, blast a bolt of force damage over to Alvacaro, and he takes a whopping 5. Just, his hair is getting messy. He's just pissed off. Kasana the Spear, you're left alone in the organ room.
She books it using 2 actions to move 50 feet or 45 feet. And she doesn't have enough actions left to retributive strike, so she just lays in with a normal attack in good faith.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He takes 30 damage, 20 damage.
20, yeah.
Wish it was 30 damage.
He is looking really, really rough, haggard, pissed off. It is his turn. He heals back another 10, but it's not enough. He is not healing fast enough to tank all these hits. He is going to swing a backhanded smack at Orin.
How
That does-
dare you?
That does hit.
Back, I say. Blocks the thing, whips you back. Orin, you take 15 and get knocked back 5 feet.
Does that
You
happen
do reduce it by
automatically?
8.
Yes, it's he has improved shove, so he does that as a free action.
Okay, but isn't a
because
Okay.
he hits.
Yeah.
understood?
It's a creature ability.
No problem. If you want to move me wherever that would have gone, then.
Boom.
Just like right in front of me, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, while my attack missed, you took 8 less damage.
Yeah, so you would take 7. I think.
Yeah.
As he smacks you back, and then winds up the crossbow, the bolt throw in, does another double shot. Boom, boom. This is at Kasana and then at Orin again.
Okay.
Misses. Orin, that hits.
Yep. Okay.
What? That enough? You can't swing at me again, huh? In my own goddamn house! Orin, that's you.
I step
He's
forward and
flat-footed for
swing.
you. Don't forget.
Yeah, I step forward and swing, just like, why would being in your house make any difference?
Fantastic.
That is a 30.
A 30 will hit easily, dealing another 6 damage to him. Big furrow goes down. Are you doing enough damage? It feels like you could do more.
I'm
You're
rolling
raging.
low on the damage. That's what the extra 3
is-
is.
Oh.
Like,
No, the extra 3 is.
Well, that's your rage damage, but
It says 3 equals 3. Is
That
it
means
just
there's
going
no
to be-
roll happening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like is it
Yeah.
supposed to be just a flat 3?
I guess you don't have weapon specialization. I thought your rage damage was more than 3, but maybe I'm just misremembering.
yeah, no, that's all it does. It's,
Okay.
yeah, right.
The trade-off is that spirit barbarians can do
Do
the
positive
2
and-
damage types that can't be blocked, and they get to choose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm rolling like 2d10. So,
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just rolling bad is the thing.
Well, you're not even rolling bad. 13 is not bad. Yeah. You're doing great. Anyway, so that was 2 actions. Step in a swing.
Yep. I will attempt a trip with the -5. Ugh.
That's gonna be a critical failure. As you trip, he
fuck.
jumps and then hooks a foot around yours and throws you to the ground.
Okay.
Or I guess to the table.
I'll use my last action to stand back up.
Oh, right, yeah, because you are still hasted.
Mm-hmm.
You get back up.
Yeah.
Elzbieta, so that's you. He
I'm
was looking
going-
really, really hurt.
Yeah, I'm going to just poke around Orin and shoot him again. 32.
He's rolled.
That's going to hit. That is 8 damage to him.
And then he'll be flat-footed for you, Kasana.
Yeah.
And then I'll just reload, which I didn't do last time. I forgot. So reload, shoot, reload.
It's his turn. He is wounded, winded. You. You don't even know what you're giving up. You don't even know who we are.
I know
You're the
enough.
one. You're the one losing for this. And then he just runs.
No escape.
Cool. He looks back over his thing. It spends another action running
Mm-hmm.
into the next room.
Toby. I know you're in the chat. Thank you for introducing me to No Escape.
Looks
very
around and fires a bolt at full strength at you as he runs.
Miss.
Misses. Just a wild shot.
Precus,
Oh,
do you have any more of those hastes?
if only I hadn't spent it.
Sorry, Mom.
It's okay.
I am.
We're all just like, sorry, Mom.
I'm joining the. Just getting down here so I can get a line of sight on this. And
Cool news is this door is closed, right? That he's next to?
Yeah.
So
Cool.
interact action to get through it.
so
Yeah.
he will sort of tee up, draw back the bow of magic, and completely whiff. Oh, that has.
Yes, that unfortunately will completely win.
Just a splash of
that
acid.
might be worth a hero point if someone can give it as a reaction.
Yeah, I'm done. I just need to pull mine out of. I think Mab's the only one who's got some right now.
Yeah. I've been rolling well.
Yeah, and if you wanted to give him a boost, you could.
Yeah, I think Orin just got that one covered, so.
Or wait, I think Orin was pulling out one that they had.
No,
spent.
I already had that spent. I'd already spent it. I just wanted
Oh.
to get it out of my hand so I didn't accidentally
Okay.
use it again.
Yeah. I don't know what it will look like for me to be able to lend assistance, but I will gladly lend assistance.
You know more about shooting bows than he does because you're a
No.
marshal and he.
Oh, you were shooting a bow. I was like too busy
acid
like
arrow.
reading the
Magical
chat that I
bow, yeah.
didn't.
Just like
Yeah.
raise your elbow, get that wing down.
Yeah,
Oh.
get that like all of the tips on shooting that I just got from my delightful little uncle. I'll pass on to you.
Ah, wonderful. Just a little last secondary adjustment. I totally.
Oh yeah,
That's better.
I'll do it.
As that thing streaks across the estate, through the foyer, into Aldrich's sitting room to strike him for 19 acid damage. He is now sub 10 hit points.
And there's a little sizzle on that just for fun.
Yeah, as it begins to eat through his fancy inventor clothes.
A new
That is
fashion
return to
statement.
Kasana the spear.
Kasana rushes with all of her speed to get 50 feet, which leaves her one action in range
Oh yes.
to strike down at him in good faith.
Come on, Moon.
Oh,
Can
He is flat-footed. Ah,
He's flat-footed to you.
He is flat-footed to me.
Yes.
which is not quite enough. His AC, his flat-footed AC is 23.
Oh shit!
As you like just jam the guy's arm into the wall next to him, he says, "Betty, if your friend kills me, you'll never know who your father is." Round 8. He regains 10 hit points. Shoots you with the bolt thrower.
That is a hit.
So, boom, you take 15 damage. Second action, he throws up in this door. Boom. And then he runs again.
Into the courtyard.
Into the courtyard. He takes 2 damage from that acid, persistent acid damage. Rolls a flat check. The acid is still on him. Fantastic. Orin Natsuku.
Oh, well, that's lovely. Because I'm just going to keep running after him. I'm going to get... Do I want to spend the third one? I will. I want to get on the other side of him, so I'll use my hasted stride. 1 to stride a step to get on the other side of him. Cool, and I will attempt to swing.
Yeah.
Come on, dice.
Come on, guys.
25!
Oh, baby.
On the money.
25 is a hit. 19 plus 3. That's 22.
I used
12.
everything to get here. So.
He is now sub 5.
Motherfuck!
You just light him up, and he goes, "Ah! God, fuck!" Elzbieta, that's your turn.
Yeah, I can't make it and shoot. So I am just gonna. Why is this whole screen moving when I'm trying to move me? Why is my whole screen moving?
Click once, and it will stop doing that.
Yeah. Hold on. Okay. I think I can get that on par with Kasana. Can I use all 3 movements to just all 3 actions to just book it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Then I'll just come down here.
You're outside. The wind is howling. The clouds are churning above. You see that he is on death's door.
I want to be here when I watch them destroy you. I'm unfortunately a little... Wait, can I move? I'm a little too far to be able to use my holy symbol, but you know.
Unfortunately, yeah. As he looks at you, and he says, "All brass and no brains. You are just like him." Swings a backhand at Orin.
Hits. Oh, crits.
Crits Orin. It takes 24 and is knocked back 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And then whips around, fires his bolt thrower at Elzbieta. Misses, runs over here.
No escape.
Sure. Precus, that is you.
Sure.
Let me just do a quick plotting of path here.
Yes. This has become a sprawling whole house fight.
Okay.
As it
Which
should be.
This is
As it
proper.
should be.
This is really
Show off
proper.
this excellent map.
That's a map by Z and Hector, the map makers who also made the map for the Ruined Temple and the bear fight early in the season. Fantastic cartographers.
Very good stuff.
Gorgeous work.
I'm gonna somewhat even the odds at least and hit myself with a long strider. And then
Hell yeah.
move 35 feet this direction. And that's me.
Sweet. Kasana, that's you.
All right. She can just barely get to the side of Elzbieta with 1 action. which puts her 45 feet. And you say he's got sub 5 hit points.
He's healed since.
No, he
Has he?
hasn't.
He had a turn, so he got 10
He
back.
heals on his first turn.
Not on the mid range.
Not in mid-
So
All of his stuff procs at the beginning of the round.
So, she's gonna spend her last 2 actions to cast Soundburst on him.
Oh.
This is hitting him, slamming him into the wall behind him, just in front of Warren. Like, centered, basically here to, only get him in the walls.
Sure. For him to survive, he must roll a critical success. He does not. He takes 5 damage. Hitting 0. And turning to mist. He's not gone yet. But Kasana, you have knocked him down to 0, and now you just need to keep him from coming back.
we have to tear down this fucking house and find that coffin.
Oh,
Yeah.
do we?
Don't let him get to the coffin.
9. Eldritch Arrow's mist form, which I believe has 10 speed. Let me double check mist form. Speed of 10. Has the taking for the damage. Gaseous form, that's what it is. Yes. All right. He is going to move 10 and is going to go underground.
No escape. I just follow the mist. If it's a visible mist, I will follow the mist.
Mhm.
I'm gonna keep a bead on this motherfucker.
Okay, I'm going to have to very quickly grab a new map.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was no escape. So that was a reaction. Cool.
Holy shit.
Lead the way, Oren.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fantastic. Cool. Give you just one moment.
Yeah,
'Cause
no worries.
I, for whatever reason, didn't think about this part of the.
That minor detail.
Oh, you know.
He got a lot of running in.
No kidding.
A lot of running. Okay. Yeah. So Oren, we're gonna resolve this on your turn as soon as I get this map uploaded.
No worries.
I would say that we have to vamp, but that's the opposite of what we're trying to do.
Fantastic.
I just love the concept of this scene that's happening right now. Like, you have Apricus, like, pumping his legs to try and get there. You have Elizabeth and Kasana, like, taking this moment just quickly to get regrouped after that sound burst, and then Oren just hulking after
The way I'm kind of imagining their no escape, even though like they're hasted right now, is very much that Terminator Arnold, just like that relentless. Like it's not even fast; it's just like following.
applauding.
Power walk.
You hear the impacts of their feet.
Yeah, then
The
they
most.
can be stealthy if they want to. Not right now.
This is not the time for stealth.
No.
Okay.
No, it is not time.
It's time to remember the basics of CQC, frankly.
Snake, do you remember? Okay, height, pull this down a fair bit. Yes.
Elsbetia, if we kill him now, for truth, you may never know who
I
your
honestly
father.
I don't care.
Okay.
Precus yelling from the other room. We've already proven the bloodline doesn't mean much.
Yeah, no, she's like, you know what? Sana may be a mom, but she's not like a mom.
It's not my mom. It's okay.
She's also, she is a mom that left both of her kids for like most of their lives. So
That's true.
it's probably not like you have to know your parents. It's probably not her jam.
Fantastic. So, where would this be? This would, yeah. Fantastic. So this is quick and dirty. Thankfully, the map that I got this from has a basement map.
Hey.
So it is now Oren's turn.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's your turn.
Just like following the mist, I am gonna just keep moving, or I'll prepare to move, I guess, so I can keep going, basically. Oh yeah, he has another turn. Yeah, I'll prepare a stride after.
Well, no, he went down into a trapdoor.
Well, I'm following.
You're following, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't sure if that was part of the no escape, or whether this is anything, but yeah, I'll follow.
The no escape got you to the door, and now it is.
No problem. Ooh, love this for me.
Oh.
This is a very cool map.
Look at
I'm
this.
going to take the lesser elixir of life that Apricus gave me with some of my other actions as I keep following. Can I do a perception check? Is this to take in space? How much of this can I see? Let me just take that healing.
I see you.
Can I? Okay, perception check is what I said. There's the thing. Ugh, no hero points left up. So
you hear
I
as the door open, you hear the clamoring of voices, but it's so dark down here.
yeah. I'm sorry. There is also a tiny moth in here right with me, and I feel like my cat's right now because I just like can't stop looking at it. But yeah, I will. I guess follow the path down with whatever movement I have left. Like, if it seems like there's a path.
You can you not see this map?
Oh, I can. It's more like what Oren can see. I can't tell if there's like height differentials or anything, like if it's going down a ramp or whatever. I can clearly see the visuals.
Yeah. So his mist gaseous form is right in front of you.
Yeah.
So.
Well, the main question is, can I see the coffin?
No.
Okay.
You can see
These
what
appear
the
to be
room.
walls.
Oh, yeah, those are all walls.
That is cool. Thank you so much. I will keep going then. That's me.
Okay. Cool. Next is Elżbieta.
I think with my full movement, I can get like all three. I can get down on par. It would have been about 50 feet to reach the doorway that they were in, and then all the way down would be my third action. So.
Well, let's go over there and take a look.
Thanks. Scroll.
All right, yeah. While we're here,
Yeah, it's 50 feet to get up to. Yep.
Yeah.
Basically, as Kasana's mapping it.
yeah. So that's going to be full, exactly the same amount of movement for both of us, essentially, to get into the basement. Period.
Yeah, and I'm
Yeah.
just going to reach the room itself. On
So
my turn.
Up with Kasana, Elżbieta right here. It is her turn first. We're still in initiative order.
Yeah. Oh, that took me my full action.
Took
All
your
three.
whole turn to get to this spot,
Yes.
which means it is now Aldrich Errol's turn. He is going to float 30 feet.
Is this the? So is that his 25 go or his 30 go? Because the turn order is now split. I'm just trying to work out if
That was 25.
So I've used my reaction this round. No, I haven't, because it's been a new round.
It was just your turn.
Yeah.
So I have my reaction back.
Yeah.
Cool. Keep
Sweet.
following.
All right, Precus. We're going to just be bouncing between maps for a little bit.
Yeah, that's fine. For
Only a little bit
Freakus'
more.
case, he will have a whopping 105 feet of movement, which will go about like this. Let's see if I can't. Yeah, that's just here. So he'll be right in the room by the door, but he won't have reached it just yet. His next turn, he will blast past everyone.
Fantastic. Kasana.
Kasana spends all 3 actions and arrives at the basement.
Fantastic.
And because of the little stone floating around her head, she is always casting light in 20 feet with an additional 20 feet of low light. I believe. I don't think it's upgraded yet.
I mean, I already have low light, but
Yeah, so Kasana basically, let's just do this. Y'all can see this far around her.
Thank you.
Cool. In that case, you can see the chained and caged youngsters of Rule in this set of cells right here. Young adults, of course. Some of them look like they've been turned into vampires. Some of them have had clockwork augmentation performed on them. All of them look desperate and wild after so long without light. That is Kasana's turn. Aldrich Errol goes again. Keeps moving. Orin, that is your turn.
Okay, I will also keep moving. So that's 30. Can I see the light spilling out of this room, I guess, at this point? I have dark vision when I'm raging, for what it's worth, as well.
You can see everything.
Okay. I'm gonna keep moving around then. Action 2. Can I see that coffin now? As I
Once you pull the door open, you can.
one action. Hasted, astride, I'll interact to open the door.
Yeah, and you can see a heavily fortified coffin, huge and regal in the center of this dungeon.
Given that we talked about with Embark, we know he's going to have to go into the coffin to recover, right? That's all right. In which case, I don't have any fun skills for this right now, and I only have the one action left. Okay, I guess I'm going to charge up to it, and I am fully prepared to start wrecking shop. And that's
Fantastic. I'm realizing now that for whatever reason, it's only showing some of your stuff. Hopefully it's showing better now.
I'm on.
Yeah, initiative has this thing where it is.
Kasana's been added.
It's by map.
Yeah.
I think,
Yeah, it's
There we
by
are.
map.
There we go.
Cool. So that's Elzbieta's turn.
Yes, I can get all the way up to his mist form. But I unfortunately did not take any things that let me attack ghosts. But I would kind of be like in this little corner area right here is 75 feet. It looked like when Kasana was mapping it. Would be like right on top of him basically, but I can't actually wail on him.
Sure. And his gaseous form.
Wait,
just
hold on.
keeps-
No, I can't because it was my full 3 actions, but
Cool. He's also not a ghost. He's
Yeah, I know.
mist. He keeps moving. He is getting closer and closer to that coffin. Precus. It only takes you a few feet of movement to get down here, right?
Yep, I have, I think, 10 or 5 feet of movement to get into the actual trapdoor.
Cool. And then from there, you're just in here.
So let's see how far I can go. It's 40. And I'm going off of 95 feet of movement right now. If I don't take it, then it's 60. So yeah, I'm actually going to go the full 95. 95 brings me right here.
Nice.
Fantastic. Yeah, so you just blow past Elżbieta and Kasana as they hit the thing.
You're like, when did this guy get so fast?
You can see as he streaks by, there is, similar to what Orin had, but to less of an effect. It almost looks like his legs are bolstered by his, like a shining force.
Hell yeah. Kasana, this is your turn. You are
right,
in a
yeah.
room full of vampires.
Oof. Yeah, it's true. Shit. So she gets here and she's gonna take a good look at everyone in the light of her, of her halo. Just what does she see? Like, she sees these children or these teenagers. She sees some of them have been turned into vampires.
Some of them have been turned into vampires. They are yeah, like between like 18 and early 20s. Young folks, on the side, the age that, that Arena was when she died.
Wow.
So her shining oath requires you to destroy undead if if it is reasonable to do so, and the undead cannot. There isn't a peaceable way to go about it.
Mm-hmm.
My
Well,
thoughts here.
They're all chained and caged. So
Yeah.
none of them are they are straining against their chains to get at you because they're like starving. But like they're not able to.
God, I think she loses one of her actions, like hesitating here.
Yeah.
And she's breathing heavily. She holds herself and says, They have not yet had a chance to decide. And she moves forward with her last action to the door.
Fantastic. Round 11, which means that heroism is over.
Yes.
Aldrich Carroll completes his final movement and goes into that coffin.
Well, that just means he's corporeal now and unconscious. So
Corporeal in a heavily fortified coffin. Orin Natsuki, that's you.
I would like to start hacking at the coffin, please.
Cool.
Actually, yeah, no. I think I'm specifically going to try and aim to remove the fortifications, kind of a vibe, because if we're going to need to get it open to get to the body.
Yeah, it's like chained up heavily.
Mm-hmm.
So you can start like smacking at the chains. Give me it's still just an attack roll. You're just trying to break the chains.
Yeah, okay. 25.
25 hits. Let me write down what you're trying to break, what you're trying to get.
Mm-hmm.
Statistics. These are built from thin steel, from chains.
Mm-hmm.
There are, we'll say, 4 sets of chains, but if you break 2 of them, you'll be able to like get at the end of the coffin more easily.
Okay.
Each set of chains has 20 hit points and a hardness 5.
Okay. So I just did 14 damage.
Yep, you just did 14 damage to 1 set of chains.
Okay. All right. Yeah, no. Attack again. I don't know. What's the chain's AC?
I know that's enough to hit it. The positive damage isn't doing anything though.
Yeah, no, I figured, but I can't. I'll be done raging in like a round or 2. So, so yeah.
So that'll be a hit. It's like a DC 12 to hit it because it's just
same chain.
Same chain.
So
that's 6 damage.
So that's 20. Yep.
Breaks.
Sweet. Third attack.
Third attack.
That won't do it.
That won't do it.
Okay.
Elzbieta.
I can use 2 actions to get up next to Orin, and then can
You
I
could
start...
probably unlock them.
I would say if I can start picking the locks for one of them.
It looks like the mechanism that keeps it locked is inside the coffin.
Shit, I can't unlock them.
There's no exterior locks.
Fair enough.
I mean, okay, then I'll just give a grunt of frustration and shoot it. No, I mean, I can shoot it or I can like swing at it with a sword.
Up to.
Let's just shoot it.
Can't believe this man just pulled a Dio Brando.
So that would hit, but it's a nat 1, which makes it
Nat 1.
yes.
We got 1 hero point left, you know.
I mean, yeah, but it's fine. I think she's just like really too frustrated to think about that right now.
Sure. Cool. Aldrich, he's just chilling. He's just in his coffin. He's living.
Taking a nap.
Taking a nap, just healing. Yeah. Abricus, that's you.
Oh, if only this stupid idea of mine was something that I was actually willing to do. I won't do it though. Instead, I will enlarge Orin.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, have a little size, my friend.
Plus, what you're in bigger than my token. Yeah.
Yes.
And then along
You
with
are
that,
rubbing the top of your head against the ceiling.
That's fine.
sorry for the discomfort, he says as he strides on into the head of the coffin.
Fantastic. Kasana, that's you.
All right. With all 3 actions, she gets just within reach of the coffin.
All right. Round 12. Or a Natsuku.
Alrighty. I'll keep doing as I've been doing. Is that just hit?
It's a nat 1, so it misses.
Fine.
That'll hit. As will that, and that'll break another chain.
Sweet. Chip, chip, chip away.
Yep.
Chip away. You can now start doing damage to the coffin itself, though you wouldn't be able to open it with the rest of the chains on there.
Yeah, now
I'll just
focusing
show-
on the chains. It's all
The
good.
coffin itself. Coffin is kind of maybe a misnomer. It's more of a sarcophagus because it's made of stone, and that's the
Ugh.
hardness is 7.
Damn.
Duly noted.
That's better.
Oh, okay, well, I'm gonna shoot at it again.
All right. Bam. Is that another chain?
Yes.
Cool. That would be a crit. Items don't get crit on, so that's just 15 damage. Bang. It now has 5 hit points left.
I'm gonna reload and I'm gonna aim at Apricus, do you have like area spells that you'd be able to hit this with? So if I hit the other chain, you'd be able to get 2 chains?
In theory, I could use a lightning bolt to do that. I also do still have flaming sphere, so.
Could you also can you do 2 cantrips in a round?
I can not, but
You
I
had
have electric arc.
4 actions, but you don't.
I have electric
Yeah,
arc.
also
which
the way
can be
Quickened
used.
works kind of makes it impossible.
I was just thinking because the force one that you do force damage with is just a 1 action though.
It's
Oh, yes,
a
that
force
you
bolt
could-
is the problem, and that's already spent. I do
Oh,
have
I
magic
see.
missile, which does force damage. But
Either
all
can-
of my other
either-
spells are elemental of some sort, except for daze, which is mental.
Either way,
Okay, well,
Elzbieta,
then
you
I'm
have
gonna-
1 action.
Yes, I'm gonna aim at one of the other chains just to see if I can get it weakened.
Just know that you won't be able to use your stratagem for the second one.
Yeah.
That hits.
Oh, it does? Okay.
Huh?
Why is my damage not rolling?
Because you just hit attack. The attack button.
Yeah.
So that the
Hit the damage button. Yeah.
cool. Does 4 damage to the other second chain, taking it down to 16. Apricus.
Thinking about it, I do have...
Yeah, do a lightning.
Your bottled lightning.
Lightning bolt.
No, actually, I have something that might be better. Is there a loose, unattended object within range that has 1 bulk or less?
Oh, absolutely.
Like any of my bullet.
Oh yeah, there's all sorts of bullets all over the place.
Hey.
Nice.
Just gonna
That
claim-
destroys that chain.
And, I mean, I've got some, punching this would not do anything. Apricus is not strong enough for that.
Freakus just slaps it. Gets a nat 20.
God, if only. Yeah, I don't have any other real one-action spells that would really do much to this.
You could punch it with your fist.
I could
You
punch
won't
it
have
with
a-
my fist. It would
Can you
hurt.
do more than 5 damage?
No.
Yeah, then you would just hurt your hand.
Is there a way for me to recall knowledge about the situation to maybe help
Oh.
at all?
Sure, yeah, make a vampire lore check.
Here we go. Okay, it was worth a shot.
Yeah, you
Always.
don't. You're a little frazzled. It's been a long fight. Kasana.
Sana gets around to the other side and slash down on that last chain.
Oh yeah, give it a go.
1 and 2.
Fantastic. So that is 14 and 11, total of 25 minus 10, 15 damage. This thing is holding on by a thread. A micron
All right.
of connection. Round 13.
That one chain link that's like straining super hard.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Crack.
Destroyed. Too bad you didn't take cleave. You could have continued on to the next one.
I took it. I dropped that so I could take a moment of clarity, which I may not even get to use this session, but you know what? It's fine.
What is
Start
Lauren's
attacking the
character?
sarcophagus.
Can we not push the lid off?
Can we just open it though?
Mm.
Like,
No, can we just
Lid?
open
You are big.
Yeah.
What you've already hit it, so you score a big strike against it.
And then somebody else can say, "Hey, Oren, why don't you?" I'm still hasted,
Oh,
so
you're still hasty.
which I forgot. But yeah, I don't have a macro set up for a fourth attack. so
Force
that's-
it open.
It's a
Yeah.
coffin! Open it, please!
Yeah. I
Yeah,
will.
you're
All 3 of us are like, no, just push.
Okay, in which case I will very sort of almost reverently hand. No, I'll just pop it next to me for a moment, or on the floor by my feet, the Harvester's Edge down, so I can attempt to shove open the.
Cool. That's gonna be an athletic checks to force open the coffin. It's gonna be hard.
Oh, I'm already at a -10.
Well, it's not an attack to force something open,
Oh, okay, wicked then.
but you are at a -2 if you don't have a crowbar.
That'll be a 23 then.
Cool.
Yeah,
Which
I
is
didn't
not
take
enough.
crowbar.
Okay. Do you have a
Wait,
crowbar?
I do have a crowbar.
I'd still
well,
think a 25
Yeah.
might not have been enough.
Yeah.
You can hand it to me for the next go if you.
But yeah, okay, because you wouldn't have had access to it on your turn anyway. It is now
Yeah.
Elzbieta's turn.
Oh wait, I've still
I-
got in theory third strike if I wanted to.
Oh,
we're out
yeah,
of
I guess we're just here.
Yeah. No, I will hang fire and just try to get the coffin open with
Okay.
everybody. That's me.
Okay.
I will forego my
Um,
last action.
Yeah, I'll just like shrug off the backpack and then pull out the crowbar. I don't have enough athletics to be able to do this conceivably, but I'll just like shove it into Oren's hands and then have a stake at the ready.
Yeah, we can keep whittling away in the meantime.
Fantastic. Apricus, that's you.
Since I am also not strong enough, I will continue the whittling. And
Whittle away.
swam with another telekinetic projectile.
Cool. That does another 6 damage, taking the thing down to 14. It's starting to show cracks and chips. It's starting to be like pretty worn down.
Yeah.
Kasana.
All right. I'd like to be ready to aid Orin,
Fantastic.
but otherwise I will attack it twice as in addition to that.
All right.
All right.
You might just break. Cool. So it's 2. So 22 minus 14 is what?
8.
Another 6 damage.
6.
8 damage.
6. I'm bad at math.
6. Okay. So yeah, it's looking really rough. It's like you're seeing like holes starting to form in it as round 14 happens. Kasana, you roll your aid first. No help.
Doesn't
but
help.
No penalty. And Orin, roll athletics to force this thing open.
Motherfucker.
I'll use my hero point and just
Okay.
like be like, all right, just help give them a little bit of leverage.
It's just like, no, when you're breaking into something, you want to aim.
Yeah. No,
You
no,
just, like,
gotta go like
adjust-
this.
Yeah, no, you adjust the position of the crowbar. Just like, no.
Lisfieta, the tutor here, yeah.
34.
What?
Nat
Alright.
20.
You wedge this crowbar into the sarcophagus of Aldrich Errol, the man who has been bleeding this parish dry, and with all your strength, your muscles bulge beneath your nice soft clothes and just tear it off. It goes in pieces around the sarcophagus as the unconscious form of Aldrich Errol lies in a velvet-lined box within.
Well, that was one action. I'm going to pick up the Harvester's Edge. And as my rage fades, because it has been long enough that the rage has gone, but still big, just like, do you mind if I... To Elio's better. He's better.
I honestly don't care who does it.
I will attempt to swing.
Cool.
That's a 31. No extra damage on that. To be fair.
So you
It's the one
raise
extra damage, so 10.
you raise your scythe, and there is first your hands, and then 2 more hands spectral, and then 2 more hands, and 2 more white bone, black bone, and you say in 4 voices, "They are the wheat, and we are the reapers. The harvest has come. May Lady Moon keep us. May things that should rest remain in their slumber, and those that do rise do so in small numbers. But if legions should rise when the moon rises full, may our harvest be plenty, and our blades never dull." And you strike down and remove Aldrich Errol's head from his body. Elzbieta, you're with your stake and a mallet, drive it through his heart, because both things need to be done. And the creature, Aldrich Errol, is removed from this world. And the parish of Ruel is safe for now.
I think like Elzbieta just kind of like stumbles back a little bit and then drops down into onto the ground just like in a sitting position and is just like, okay.
Apricus will go, well, I've neglected my duties for long enough. Just,
Oh, and you burn him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It catches like kindling.
Oh,
I'm
We have to get those kids out of the cages.
I'm gonna
Oh, hold on.
I'm gonna battle medicine myself.
Mhm.
Because if those kids are hungry, Oren is probably the best equipped to deal with that. So
It's actually LBS's turn, so if you want to hurry over to those cages, so that is, you have the opportunity to get there before anyone else does.
Elzbieta, wait. As you
She's
run
not
away.
listening. Yeah. I don't
Cool.
think I can get.
No, you it's fine. You get over there. You open that door, and already there is a change in the air. And you hear a little Corvian voice say, "Kid, we told you. We got you." And the youngsters here, vampires, full, only moments ago, with their sire destroyed,
Oh, jeez.
have receded into Dampier status.
I think she just like sags against the doorway and sinks back down to the ground for a moment.
They look at you, still kind of wild, still kind of desperate, but the icon around your neck glows softly, and instead of terrifying them, it mollifies them. And they are docile enough to be freed and let out. Still some work to be done to help them, fit back into the world that they have been taken from, but not quite as much as you might have feared. As the camera zooms out from the dreadful abattoir of Aldrich Errol's estate to the dark, ostentatious shape of its estate above, to the hilly lakeside parish of Ruel, and all the way out to the sun-deprived land of Tarandaur. And things start happening faster. What happens next for the heroes of Ruel?
A nap.
Yeah, that's fair. Probably for Precus's part, he would take the commandeered clockwork engine with the Cloudbreak device atop it. And with the professor and with Mord and anyone else who chooses to come, prepare to parade back to Dawnbringer, because finally, in the seat of Ruel, they've come and developed the one device that he's been trying to find this entire time, something to bring the sun to the people.
It'll be tough. The Errolls certainly don't want you showing this around. They're going to try to shut it down.
Oh, of course.
But as Mort says, if people want you to shut up, that just means you need to talk more.
And for once, the advice
And there's
is
a collective of "shut up" in his direction, and he's just like,
Vindication!
the advice is appreciated, and for once, I think I'll take it.
All right. What about everyone else?
Wow. Kasana also rests for approximately 8 hours exactly. And
got her
then
internal
she
clock on lock.
She gets up. Yep. And she gets to work. Something that is easy to mistake about Kasana is that on the surface, she looks like she is a leader. But that isn't what she does. What she does is foster people's ambitions and push them forward. She doesn't have... Her plans are limited, and she generally needs someone with an actual plan. It's one of the reasons she gets along so well with Alexi. But for her, this isn't the end of the road. And for those in Rule who aren't satisfied with just one parish being freed, she keeps going. And she will keep going. If she can't, if she's not able to return to Coronant after these events, she will try to get words to the People's Crusade and to Kite Baywick, one of her contacts in Coronant.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
the Rams, they don't stretch quite that far, but they can stretch enough to get word.
I mean, you can also hitch a ride on the machine with Freakus.
We can make a little stop in the city.
Also, yeah, she's not looking directly. She might send you with a letter, but she's not looking to go right back. She's looking to make a wave.
I've got someone in the gardens that will appreciate the story as well.
Speaking of waves, you're certainly making them, and Soren Sutar, along with Alexi Vital, say, well, Rule, it's a solid beachhead right here on the shores of Lake Bursa, but we hear that there's a big castle over there on the lake in a tiny island that might make an even better fortification. And, well, it seems that Lord Dragomir Errol, who rules the Hydra Delta, is not quite as cagey as his brother was about the ways in which his rule is not quite right. That's a bigger job.
But it's the next one in.
Glad to have you with us, Kasana.
I'll get word to my people. We'll see who can spare some time and join the ranks.
And I'll get mine ready. And Soren Satar claps you on the shoulder. And the curse on their neck is no longer glowing.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Orin.
Oren might hitch that ride out of town. He'll say his goodbyes. And I think to Kasana, he'll say, I'm going to come back, but when they said to me that my story is yet to be written, I don't think it's meant for just one place. People need to know about Lady Moon, about what she did here, what we did here. Not everyone is going to be able to take up arms, put faith in the right place, be that in the heavens or in each other. And I'm not as good as talking as you are, but I'm really hard to miss in a crowd, so I can at least hold people still while I talk to them. And places always need a doctor.
Spreading that word, I think, is the right thing to do. I believe that the uplifting of mankind does not need to come at the cost of faith and the cycles that keep our world aligned. I will see you again. And she reaches up. Get a hug.
Yeah,
It's actually a very strong hug.
I believe it, but they drop down to one knee and fully hug her back. And it's just I have faith in two of the most powerful women I think exist.
Oh.
And sort of knock my forehead against yours. Just try to remember to actually sleep and eat properly. And make sure you're still in one piece when I get back.
I'll do that.
And was it Gorskian we called the language?
Gorzanyak.
Yeah.
She says it, yeah.
And just said, just says you better be in that.
Yeah. Ends the hug with a grabbing the wrist handshake.
Mm-hmm.
Big, powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Yelzveta, who I don't know if is staying or going, but Orin will say the goodbyes and just whisper in her ear before they go, just if you're not gonna do something with them, when I get back, I will. and goes to catch their eye.
She's like, Okay. Okay.
And Elzbieta.
Yeah, she'll be staying. She sends a letter. She writes a new letter and sends the letter with Apricus and Orin to go take to her mom, or to get sent off to her mom, who is across the continent. But she missed one opportunity to learn about her father, but now she at least has more information to go off of, and still more family members to kill. Destroy. And so part of what she wants to do is indeed what she had said, is setting up kind of a thing to be able to help people that have come out of Eldritch state, to get them all set up and back on stable footing, and how to now cope with their new status without being I can do it, you can do it, we've got each other's backs. Just kind of building a foundation to be able to make that more plausible for people like them to be able to fit in. Because that was some really dramatic violin happening right now. And then we'll also join on to go attack the castle. She's all about probably we'll dig around through the manor's paperwork to see what else she can find, because that is kind of her deal also. But
plenty of,
trying to find clues.
Plenty of
Yes.
Plenty of formations, shipping manifests. This guy's been running this place for years now, and you've got all of his notes in the palm of your hand. Yeah.
So just kind of doing that and taking that next step forward.
I think
the next of many. Sorry.
Yeah.
Kazana.
Yeah, I think that a lot of what happens as we go forward is also that there are certain things Kasana is unable to do, especially with the people we are facing and fighting. And I think there are a lot of things that she leaves, that she leaves to have to Elsbetia's better judgment to do in many cases, especially when it concerns creatures that she would otherwise be forced to kill.
So
I'll always
with
take
new
that.
conviction, with new conviction and new conscience, the rams grow. No shepherd but the flock, and the flock is bigger now. A incredible, miraculous device rolling along on an armored carriage with Gatling guns, daring the establishment to tell them it doesn't exist. In Coronant, in the inner city, the undercity, a tiefling rogue information broker learns of a revolution in the south. A gardener in a university hears that a friend didn't quite stop burning people to death.
Oh, Plastic Capricious! This is just like him!
Yeah.
Somewhere in the swamps near Grand Allage, a mud-covered lunatic chews on a frog, blissfully unaware of any of this happening.
Love that for them.
And on Lake Burta, the southernmost lake of the Hydra Delta, the revolution catches fire. But Rome was not torn down in a day, and there are many days yet to come. May our harvest be plenty. May our blades never dull. And may the sun shine on us all again. Thank you for tuning in to Sagas of the Sunless Reach, the Riddle of Rule. My name is Zachary Frederickson. You can find me on Twitter at ObfuscatingGod. The music I do at iambugbear.bandcamp.com. And you can find my friends in the places that they will tell you where they are. Starting with Bitmap.
My name is Bitmap Prager, and you can find me on Twitter and Patreon at BMPrager. And you can pre-order the comic book I am drawing that is written by Emily Reisbeck and published by Cowhouse Press at, I believe, cowhousepress.com/shop/mountain. I
Something
think
like
that's
that.
it. Yeah.
I've
And
been
that's
joined by my
me.
friend Corey.
Hi, I'm Corey. You can find me on Twitter at Endless Musings. This has truly been a wonderful summer, and I thank you all for allowing me to participate in this.
I've been joined by my friend Jade.
What's up? I'm Jade. It's in constant podcast Ritwood team. You can find me on Twitter at Jade Oxford Rose. You can find the podcasting guild for Standing Stones at Stones_Standing. You can find me and Zach on Follow the Leader. You can find me on Dumb Kids Playing Hero. You can listen to our friends talk about Steven Universe at Gay Space Rocks. There's just a lot of stuff we do. If you've enjoyed this, maybe come check us out and see some of the other great stories that we tell.
And lastly, my friend Mab.
Hi, I'm Mab. You can find me on Twitter, Tumblr, and Patreon at Little Lady Mab, doing shenanigans and telling stories. And I didn't die.
We are the Heroes of Rule. This has been Sagas of the Sunless Reach, the Riddle of Rule. Thank you, and good night.
Night all.
Good night.
Thanks for coming.